Okay guys, we're back with more beginner Pilates fun. We're going to lay on back and we are going to start with those bridges again. So let's start with those knees bent. Feet are now hip width apart. Remember the distance of your hips. And from that neutral spine position, press into your hands. Squeeze your shoulder blades together onto your spine. Draw your belly and your ribs in. Press into your toes. Imprint the spine and then bridge those hips up. Maybe coming up a little bit higher today, keeping the weight on those shoulder blades. And then exhale, take it on down. Keeping those big toes and pinky toes in line, coming through neutral and then imprinting and then lifting up, 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 up. Keep the knees reaching forward, keeps the arms reaching long, keep the neck nice and long, no weight on those neck vertebrae, and then take it on down. One vertebra at a time, dropped to the mat like centimeter by centimeter. And then bring it on up, up, up. Trying to keep the collarbones wide, neck long. Weight evenly on both feet and then slowly down. A few more like that, coming through neutral and then lifting up from imprint. Maybe stretching the knees forward, maybe lifting the hips up higher, squeezing the shoulder blades together more, reaching the hands and the arms and the elbows longer and longer, one vertebra at a time to mat. And then imprint and lift on up. And then take it down. Now, lift up, hold up. Try to stay even through both hips. Lift one leg up, take it down. Lift the other leg up, take it down. So those knee lifts, really working hard to keep both sides of the waist long. No salsa, no cha-cha. Pilates is all about keeping the pelvis stable, especially in the beginning. And we're really working the abdominal muscles from the inside out, which is going to give you the best bikini body abs out there. And down and exhale and inhale and exhale and inhale for 8 and 7 and 6. Try to keep that spine really neutral. 4, long on both sides, and 2 and 1. Now, one vertebra at a time, super slow. Melt it down, 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 down. From there, let's go ahead and find that neutral spine position again and extend that right leg out long. You can reach the arms to the mat and then take that right leg up. Try to keep it long. You can bend to modify, or just maybe don't lift as high then down. Lifting, trying not to rock on that pelvis, lowering, keeping that spine neutral. And then holding it up. Keeping that tailbone down. And we'll draw little circles on the ceiling across, around, up. Keeping that spine neutral. Keeping the chest open. Making sure all 5 of my left toes are on the mat and the right and the left sides of my waist are even. That's it. Burning those thighs, right? Working the core of the thighs. Then other direction. Other direction, keeping everything else really still, neck long, belly tight, out around, up, out around, breathing, inhale and exhale for 3, 2, and 1. So go ahead, take a stretch in here. Now before you go, just take a big stretch out. You can lift your head here, really feeling it in the back of the thighs. Now plant that right foot down. Find that neutral spine, lift that left leg up, lower it, keep the spine long, hips even on both sides, tailbone dropping down. Thinking about really lengthening the left leg, lengthening the body, really bracing the abs around my spine. Exhale up, inhale down, really stretching and lifting. hold it, right? Keep the spine neutral, circle across, around, up, across, around, up, across, around, up, across, around, up. Few more. Thighs should be burning. Tailbone stays down. And out, around, up. Yes, it's gonna get a little uncomfortable. Stay with me. Stay long on both sides. Keep bracing your abs in really tight. Last 4 and 3, 2, 1. Bend that knee up. Stretch that leg up and give the back of that leg a big stretch. You're doing awesome. Really, really working a little bit deeper into the core next. First, just take your arms up and then back. Let your shoulders kind of lift to your ears and then lift the shoulders. Drop them down and drop the arms down. A few more times. Lift up and back and then up and down. Now see if you can just lift the arm up without the shoulder coming out of the socket. And let's go ahead and start to pump the arms up and down. Spine is neutral. And let's see if we can lift our head up to our chest. Trying to really keep that spine neutral. Inhaling and exhaling for about 5 counts. Inhale. Exhale. And then maybe we can lift our legs up to that table position. Inhale. Please remember you take the head down if that's too much on the neck. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale, really hollowing out my stomach, really lifting from my abs, trying to stay out of my neck. And inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale. 2 more, inhale, and exhale. 1 more time, and inhale, and exhale. I'm going to give my legs a big stretch here, and I'm going to find that neutral spine now. And then we're going to take it into a little bit of an imprinted spine just for these exercises. And what I want you to just not do is at no point your butt should lift during these. Your butt should be really on that mat. So pelvis down heavy. Take your hands around one knee and then stretch the other leg away. Then take your hands around that other leg, right? And I'm keeping my back pretty flat to the mat here. And then the other. And then if your neck is okay, lift, stretch. And you can make it deeper. Exhale, exhale, belly hollow. You can always take that neck down if it's too much on your neck. Or take a little break. Last 8. And 7, right? The lower the leg starts to go, keep that back really flat, or just keep it high. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now go ahead and take your head down and take both hands in. Then find that flat, kind of imprinted back. You know, remember the tail doesn't lift. That's the big problem with imprinted spine is people misunderstand it, that you should be like hunching. You really want to always think from tail to head, ever how long can you get, right? And how tight can you keep your abs to keep that length? That's a big thing with Pilates. So heels together, toes apart. Take your hands to your shins and now come to your table position. And then extend your arms and your legs, kind of reach to the ceiling. Then just bring them back in. Bring them up. In. I'm stretching my legs and my arms. And then I'm just lowering my arms down. Now, if we were to lift the head, it would look like this. And then maybe we can take the legs a little lower. And it'll be a little harder on my lower abs. And I really want to keep my shoulders in their sockets. We'll do 8 more. And 8. You can always lower your head. And 7. Low legs will be a little harder. High legs a little easy. Just find your right spot. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Lowering the head down. And maybe after that, you don't want to move your head from right to left. Just to loosen your neck. Remembering you can always take your head down if your neck doesn't feel right with any of the exercises. And we're gonna go back to those single leg stretch legs, right? One leg out, then the other leg out. One leg out. Right, I'm gonna keep a pretty imprinted spine today, and that might change. I'll constantly be asking you to do different things with your back just to strengthen your core in different ways. Now take your hands behind the nape of your neck, elbows nice and wide, curl your head on up. One leg out, then the other, and then we're gonna add the twist. The head never comes down, it's always up. To the right, my left leg extends, center, my head center, and then my right leg extends as I twist left, and then I come center, right? And 8, trying to keep my hips really neutral. 7, exhale. 6, right? 5, 4, keep that tailbone down. Think length in the spine even as you're twisting. Last 2, and 1. Awesome. From there, let's sit on up. And take your hands underneath your legs just for a second and just sit really tall. Reach your hands forward. Squeeze your knees together. And then bring your right leg out to extension. And from there, we're going to roll down a little. And then up. And roll down a little. And up. And roll down. And up. One more time. And then we're going to try that on the other side. Right down. And up. And down. And up. And down. And up, right? And then right from there, just lift up for a second. And then bring the knees together again. Draw your abs in and then ground your spine down. Bring it on up, inhale. And then exhale, round the spine down. And inhale on up. From here, reach the hands forward. Keep the feeling of the chest being open. Round the spine down, just the low back. Inhaling up. And then exhaling down. Keeping a little bit of an openness in the chest and rounding down and maybe a little deeper. And up. And just a little deeper. And maybe just a little deeper. And you can use your hands on your legs and maybe taking it down to the shoulder blades. And up. And down. And up. And again, really strengthening that core today. And let's reach those hands forward and down. You can always keep your hands down if you need to for 3. Really anchoring the feet down, right? Not moving the pelvis and the legs too much. Squeezing the thighs together. Exhale. Really strengthening your body. One more time. Alrighty. Let's open your feet to about mat width apart. Let's flex the toes. You keep the knees bent a little bit today. If you're super flexible, feel free to keep them super straight. I'm going to really emphasize today sitting up and really having a long spine over how straight your knees are. Drop your chin to your chest, round through that lower back, pull your belly in. Take a deep stretch here. Then inhale, stack up. And really take the shoulders away from the ears and think about lengthening the top of your head up to the ceiling. And then exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Maybe you want to straighten the legs if that feels better for you now. Always remembering to honor your body. You can stay with the knees a little bent. And from here, add just a twist. Twist to the right leg. Up, and try not to move on the hips too much, and twist to the left. Up through the center, exhale, right. Up, rotate on the hips, twist and left. Up, reach and right. Up, twist left and up. Now bring your feet together and just reach forward for a big forward fold. Draw your abs in super tight. Relax through your shoulders. You can bend the knees a little bit if you need to be here, right, with the elbows bent and arms at your sides. Just getting that spine stretched in a way that's right for your body. Inhale, come on up, and we're going to end with some rolling. Bend your knees, heels are together. Take your hands on top of your shins, draw your abs in, and then take an inhale and rock back. Exhale, rock up. Inhale, rock back. Try not to rock on your neck. You can take your hands under your thighs to make it a little bit easier. A few more here. And 3. If you want to try back to the ankles. And 1. Awesome, awesome work. You completed another day of Pilates. Give yourself a big pat on the back. Congratulate yourself for helping yourself get a little bit closer to loving yourself and loving your body and feeling good in it. Have a great day, guys.